What challenges does circular economy face from linear businesses? Imagine trying to change the way a giant ship moves when it's built to go in one direction. That's what shifting from linear to circular business models can feel like. Linear businesses follow a take-make-dispose pattern, which is easy and familiar. They extract resources, produce goods, and then throw away waste. This system often prioritizes quick profits over sustainability. The circular economy, on the other hand, aims to keep resources in use longer through reuse, repair, and recycling. But convincing these big, traditional companies to change isn't simple. One major challenge is resistance to change. Many linear businesses are deeply rooted in their current ways. They see little reason to overhaul their supply chains or product designs, especially when the upfront costs are high. Switching to circular practices might mean investing in new equipment or retraining staff, which can be expensive and uncertain. They often worry about losing short-term profits or market share. Economic pressures also play a role. Linear companies relying on continuous resource extraction, which is becoming more costly as resources become scarcer and regulations tighten. They have invested heavily in infrastructure that supports their current model. Changing that infrastructure takes time and money, making it hard to compete with companies that stick to the old ways. Waste and pollution are externalized costs for linear businesses. They produce waste and pollution that society must handle, which harms communities and the environment. This creates social inequalities, especially for vulnerable groups affected by pollution and climate change. The circular economy aims to reduce these externalities, but linear companies often resist because it threatens their existing profit models. Consumer habits also pose a challenge. Many linear businesses promote disposable products and planned obsolescence, encouraging people to buy new items often. This conflicts with circular principles of durability and reuse. Changing consumer behavior requires education and incentives, which linear companies may oppose if it risks reducing sales. Technical and infrastructure barriers are significant. Circular economy practices depend on systems for repair, refurbishment, and recycling. Many linear businesses lack these systems and would need to invest heavily in new technologies and logistics. Building these systems can take years and cost millions of dollars. Regulations and policies are often not strong enough or are slow to adapt. Governments may still subsidize resource extraction or fail to enforce waste laws effectively. Without clear rules supporting circular practices, linear businesses face little pressure to change. This regulatory gap slows down the shift towards sustainability. Social and equity issues are also at stake. The current linear system worsens inequalities by polluting low-income areas and depleting local resources. The circular economy offers a chance for more equitable resource use and job creation in repair and recycling sectors. But linear business dominance limits these social benefits from reaching more communities. Addressing these challenges involves creating policies that encourage circular procurement, supporting industries that focus on repair and reuse, and strengthening regulations on waste and pollution. Engaging communities affected by environmental injustice can also help align sustainability with social fairness. Overcoming these obstacles is key to building a future where environmental justice and climate action go hand in hand with sustainable business practices.